Hey all, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to tell you about Aquarius rising in your D9 chart. Okay, so what happens when Aquarius is rising in your D9 chart? So firstly, D9 chart is very important chart because this chart tells about how your married life is going to be and how the planetary placements are going to affect you later in your life. So it is very important to see the D9 chart because it tells about your life in general. Okay, because D9 chart tells about your marriage, your married life, your spouse, and many things. Okay, so studying D9 chart becomes important. Now, when Aquarius is rising in your D9 chart, what happens? So before we talk about it, please subscribe my channel so that you don't miss any video. If you want to take my personal consultation, so please check the link in the description. Okay, so let's just start this video. The ascendant in the D1 chart, it tells you about what actually is happening in your life currently and what the culture has actually made you. We take birth in different countries with different culture, and we forget our true self, what we are, and we adapt to that culture. So slowly as we grow up, we start realizing our true self. When the effect of that culture slowly diminishes, we start to realize our true self, what we are from within, and that is a Navamsa chart. Okay, no matter, Navamsa chart is activated since your birth because it shows the true worth of a particular planet. Like a planet is strong or weak in your chart can be known from the D9 chart, and married life in general is known from the D9 chart. When Aquarius is rising, firstly Aquarius is the second last ascendant. This ascendant tells you that you are almost near the point of reaching your moksha. Okay, because the Pisces sign is the last sign and it shows that you have really learned many things, and now Aquarius is the sign which shows that now your spiritual awakening process will begin and you'll go through many ups and downs which will help you to become spiritual in your life. Okay, Aquarius is a sign which is a very humanitarian sign. So Aquarius is a sign where you stop thinking about yourself and you start thinking about others. You start thinking about welfare of other people and about others. Okay, so this is what Aquarius sign actually shows. Now Aquarius has three nakshatras, that is Shatabisha, Dhanishta, Shatabisha and Purvabhadra. Okay, so Dhanishta nakshatra tells now you have accumulated all the wealth that this world has to offer, or whatever was written in your destiny. Now you have to go towards Shatabisha, where your spiritual awakening process will start, and where very ups and downs will occur in your life, very stormy situations, many things will happen in your life, and then you will go to transformation, and then you will reach Purvabhadra, where storm will take place in your life, and then the storm will be calmed in Uttarabhadrapada nakshatra. Okay, where the sea will become silent and peaceful, the sea of Pisces sign, and you will able to move towards moksha. Okay, so both the nakshatra Shatavisha and Purvabhadra are highly spiritual nakshatras which is ruled by Rahu. Okay, the task of Rahu is only to help you to move towards moksha. It is also ruled by co-ruled by Rahu, right? That's why it's a very eccentric sign. Okay, at one time it will want to take you towards spirituality. At one point of time it will want to take you towards materialistic things. Okay, so now this sign is very practical as well, and also Aquarius sign represents on the sky. Okay, now you're going from this world towards the sky, the open sky, and clouds and wind and air. You can fly anywhere. Okay, it is the one step towards freedom, the first step towards freedom. So yes, your marriage is going to bring freedom in your life. Why you have got Aquarius in it? Because it was your intense desire to get moksha or to burn your karmas or many unfulfilled desires also you have in this life. Your spouse can either be karmic or have divine connection with you, who is coming to help you to attain moksha in this world, okay, or is coming to solve some karmic debts with you. Now we have to I really like Aquarius sign because it gives you freedom and makes you fly in this world anywhere, like in the sky, flying like a bird. Like a bird is stress free and flying in the sky and is free and can go anywhere it wants. So that is what Aquarius is. Now yes, because it is Aquarius, because it is the time for spiritual awakening, obviously things will not be easier for you in your life. You will have to work really hard. It is ruled by Saturn, and relationships will come to you late, and also you will meet your partner late. It is ruled by Saturn. It's a multiple sign of Saturn, so Saturn is not going to give you bad results, okay. Saturn only wants you first to pay off your karma, to learn something. Now for example, you really experienced something bad, or you don't have experience of relationships, and you come in this world, you get married early and you come into a relationship, right? But because you don't have experience, because you have not gone through any learning process, you enter into a relationship. Obviously you are not going to handle that relationship properly, and that relationship will end because you don't know how to handle. You may have anger issues or too much expectations or anything. So you are not going to handle that relationships properly. And one thing I will tell you in this video is that, for example, you have Mars, Saturn and many malefics in the 7th house, okay? Now you get a partner who cheats on you, or no one loves you, you never get a partner, all the time it happens. You get a partner who cheats on you, who never respects you, who is very violent. Now what are you going to do? If you take revenge, if you also fight, it will make the situation worse. But if you surrender to divine and you think that I love this person, so I don't desire anything in return, I only surrender to God, and then in that case, even your your positivity will change that person as well. That person will come to you, and the planets Mars and Saturn will bow down to you and say that they don't need to teach you anything. You are highly spiritual person. You have already learned everything. So that's why I always stress on becoming spiritual and don't have desire. Just focus on work and focus on God, because it will solve all your problems of the whole chart, okay? Like I have Sun in the 1st house, so people will say I'm very egoist and all that stuff. It was really true like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it was really true. But now it's not true. Now when I'm spiritually developed, I don't care what plant replacements I have, because they're not going to do anything to me. So that is what I'm saying. So now you have Aquarius, and it is ruled by Saturn. So firstly, it shows that later in life you're going to become very disciplined, hardworking, practical person, and highly humanitarian, compassionate, generous, and you will want to help people. Many events in your life will occur that will force you to transform yourself spiritually, that will force you to transform yourself, and one day you'll become highly spiritual. As 11th Lord, 11th house shows fulfillment of desires, you will also fulfill the desires. Having marriage, having partner is your desire. So you will want to fulfill that desire in this life. Okay, there will be intense desire. Also desire for wealth, money and attention of people, or having friends or being in group will also be your desire. So these will be your desires in this life. But you're not going to get it easily, because it is a sign of spiritual awakening, and that's why you will have to go through a spiritual awakening. Some good and bad events will occur in your life that will transform you. Now it also shows that you will become quite practical after marriage or in later part of your life. Okay, you will have scientific bent of life, scientific mind, and you're very intelligent as well. So you can go into engineering or aerospace or all these kinds of professions where you you have to deal with masses or with space, with sky and all that things, Saturn and Sun. So ego battles, or one will have to serve and one will be like a king. So this kind of relationship will be there. You may have to serve your spouse. Okay, your spouse will be dominating in the relationship, will be bossy and egoist, and will be authoritative and will want you to do everything for them. If Sun is in watery sign or any spiritual sign, so we can say that your spouse would actually serve you as well, and there will be equal give and take in the relationship. If it is in the fiery sign, exalted, or with Mars or Sun is there in the 7th house, then in that case it can show that your spouse will try to dominate you in the marriage. So if your spouse is always trying to dominate you, or there are constant fights and battles between you and your spouse, then it can show a karmic partner or karmic relationship. Okay, someone from past life is coming to take something from you, so don't attach yourself to that partner because he's going away from you. Because a partner will definitely, after you pay off the debt, will go away from you. So don't attach yourself to that kind of partner who fights with you or argues with you or never respects you. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to understand, difference between karmic and difference between divine connection, because divine connection never will hurt you, but a karmic connection will constantly hurt you in the sense like hurting you, cheating on you or something like that. Okay, so I would say that don't attach yourself to anyone. If you love someone truly, then give true love, because true love is not about asking something in return. So yes, bossy, authoritative spouse, and someone who has ego. Okay, someone who has defined principles and policies and will not go against it, and will be faithful and loyal as well if Sun is well placed, because they are very straightforward. Whatever is in their heart, whatever is in their mind, they just speak it up. They don't like to keep that in their heart. Okay, they are straightforward and they just speak whatever they have to. Okay, whatever is their desire and need. So like a king, and will always seek your attention, will always do something to gain your attention or to make you pay attention to them or to care for them or to love them. Okay, because they are so much needy sometimes. So this is what it actually shows. Okay, here the relationship I'm talking about. So Aquarius is a good sign. I have seen many couples having Aquarius as their rising sign, and it's really good. It's really a very good sign. And I have seen some couples having Aquarius rising in their D9 chart, and they really have good marriage life. So don't worry, like it is not necessary to have only benefic signs. You can also have these types of signs, because Saturn actually gives long lasting marriage. Okay, marriage is not about only love and romance, it is about duty and commitment. So involvement of Saturn becomes very important. Okay, that you only need to take care of the ego battles that may occur between you and your spouse. Also see where Saturn and Sun are placed. What is the strength of Venus? The strength of Venus will tell many things. So we need to check all these things in the chart. Okay, like strength of Venus and other planetary placement, and the 7th lord of Devon chart placement in the D9 chart, and how Sun is placed for the strength of married life, and the planets placed in the 7th house of the D9 chart. So we have to see it also. So it will tell you the clear picture, the clear story of what is happening. Okay, so guys, this was what I wanted to share. Okay, I made this a spiritual topic. See, my motive from this channel is to help you develop spiritually and to end your problems from the core, from the root. Okay, Not only because, and I want you all to connect yourself to the divine, to the universe, rather than connecting yourself to the people around you with the negativities and the material things. That's why I try to spend time in loneliness, try to become devotee of God. That I do, and it will really give you peace, and you will be able to get moksha. Okay, you have to break the cord of attachment that you have with this material world, and then you will get a moksha. And one thing always remember, whatever is yours will come to you by itself. Whatever is not yours, no matter how hard you try, is not going to come to you. So you need to just focus on yourself and leave other things on God. Okay, so just be happy and accept what is happening in your life. Do your karma, never do bad, and just be peaceful and maintain positive energy in around you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.